Hello, hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started on your reading. Oh, we got two cards out. We got Rhodonite and Lapis Lazuli. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read these two cards for you. Rhodonite, hopefully I'm saying that right. All right, achievement, potential, emotional balance, and open heart. You are well on the way to achieving your heart's desire, so trust and keep an open heart and mind. Life is always full of potential, and you are always on the right track. So do not be discouraged by the recent setbacks you may have experienced. Keep quietly focused on all that which you wish to create and achieve. Enjoy the journey and keep a loving attitude. Have patience and faith, and the universe will help you manifest your dreams. Something wonderful is soon to occur. Trust and keep an open heart and open mind. Okay, you guys, we have Mars getting ready to go retrograde. That can bring in a lot of frustration because it feels like nothing is moving forward and it feels like we're being constantly held back. But at the same time, it is an opportunity for our guides and angels to alchemize what it is that is being brought into our lives. So we kind of have to be patient. I know everybody hates that word, but Mars retrograde, there's no energy to push forward and start anything new at this point in time, only to go back over the things that we have been already doing in the past. Now, Lapis Lazuli is a highly spiritual crystal that helps cut through illusions and expands your thinking in ways that serve to empower you. It is not time to let go of an outmoded way of thinking or a belief system. Or is it not time to let go of an outmoded way of thinking or a belief system which no longer serves you? Remember, you are eternally protected. There is nothing to fear, so just be yourself. You will soon find yourself thinking outside the square, and in doing so, you will begin to unlock your true and unique potential. Be a leader, not a follower. Dare to be different, and success is yours. You have the ability to mentally and emotionally rise above all you encounter in life, and in doing so, a clearer picture emerges. You just got to have faith. You need to take a step back. And then you're going to actually see why you've had all these obstacles standing in the way of you trying to, move forward. Because for some of you, it's like we're going through a major purge right now, okay? We're purging out what no longer serves us, and we are working on bringing in this new life. But in order to bring in the new life, we have to purge the old one. All right, Spirit, what do we have to say on that? So it says, confidence is your key to success. This is all positive messages, you guys. Even though it's kind of an eerie time right now and you're like, oh God, what's going on? We're in between eclipses right now, and you've heard me talk about that multiple times. So confidence is what is your key to getting you to exactly where you are going. I actually do want to read that card, New Moon in Leo. It says, this card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, or more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says, it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. So for some of you, maybe this new start does. Maybe they're going off to college, or maybe they're, maybe they're having a family of their own. Maybe for some of you, you're having children, you're pregnant, or just found out that you're pregnant. So make time to have fun, even in the midst of all the crazy and the shit that's going on. We still have to find a sense of humor, and we still have to find a zest for life, okay? So it's time for you to show the world what you've got, shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself, you've earned it, and you've turned someone's head for some of you. Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. So, obviously, not pride and ego where everything's getting in the way, oh, I'm too fear. But this is about confidence. This is about excitement. This is about faking it until you make it, act like, everything is working out in your favor, and then it will be. The world is created to keep us in a life of fear and a life of worry. And it's like we have to climb out of that old matrix and realize that the universe is always giving us everything we need to succeed, regardless of how things look on the outside. Think back, okay? So take charge and action. And that's exactly what Leo does, is takes charge of his life and moves forward in their endeavors. They are the king and queen of their court, and therefore take no shit, move forward courageously. Take charge and action. Don't be afraid to take charge or be strong at this time. Sometimes we have to take control in order to be respected or honored. If you feel that your current situation is moving in a direction that isn't serving you, your joy, or your purpose, the message of this card is to put your foot down now. You don't have to be aggressive, but you do need clarity now. And unless you step in, it won't unfold. So set a good example, respect yourself, lead rather than be led. And if you're wondering whether to make the next move in a particular situation, this card encourages you to do so. Often angels find it difficult to support us fully unless we make the first move. Meet them halfway now by showing your commitment to moving forward. Extended message says, if you're feeling ambitious at this time, this card is asking you to trust in your gifts and your potential. You have the opportunity to move forward in your career, personal life, and spiritual life. You are a co-creator with the universe, and your angel guide is encouraging you to take action. By setting clear intentions, having a strong vision, and taking the action steps you need to make your ideas come to life, you are showing the universe your commitment to your expansion. Know that with every step you take, your angels are with you, cheerleading and encouraging you to rise up. Rise up. Focus your attention and send it out like an arrow. Okay, so maybe Sagittarius, I see the bow and arrow on his back, so for some of you, I feel like maybe you're dealing with Sagittarius or a Leo. Does not have to be. Maybe you have that in your chart, or maybe it's Sagittarius season that you're going to be taking this action. Scorpio is about this introspection. It's going within, going deep, and it's that Phoenix rising energy, and really kind of going deep of like, what do I want? What gets me going? What excites me in this lifetime? What makes me want to take the reins and move forward? What gives me the courage to do so? I think in the past, a lot of us have been these cowardly lions that have been so afraid to step out of our comfort zone. But now we're asking to fully step out and embrace the fear, embrace this false evidence appearing real, and do it anyway, regardless of how it looks on the outside. It's almost like when the world is going through mass destruction, that's usually the time that people get on board with this change. And those are the people who end up, at the highest of highs, because they weren't afraid to take action when everybody else was looking at, the surface bullshit. They were the ones who were willing to go in as warriors and take the lead. And then by the time everybody else gets in line to do so, there's nothing left for them. Are you a lion or are you a sheep? Remember that. I choose to be a lion. What are you? Put it in the comment bar. All right, next card out. Let's find out. All right, so what advice do we have? What advice do we have on this action that needs to be taken? Why do we need to be so confident? What is it that we're working towards? The Empress. Time to take action, you guys. I can't even make this up. Time to take action. First words. Take charge and action. That is exactly what the Empress does. So now we've got the masculine energy here, the Leo, the king of the jungle, and now we've got the queen here, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Listen, it's time for us to step into our goddess energy. And Venus is, ahead of the game right now. Venus being in Scorpio, and then we got Mars back there in Gemini. Venus is really ruling the sky right now in front of Mars. So this is about, just money coming in. This is Venus energy, love and money. So I feel like money is actually going to be looking really, really good for quite a few of us. I feel like as long as you're not afraid to take charge, you're not afraid of success, because a lot of people, they hold themselves back because they're afraid of stepping into that power. But that's what Scorpio is all about. Stop giving away your fucking power to other people, to other companies. Oh, well, they're already doing it. So, there's already competition. There's no other you. There's no other you. You're the only you. You were sent here to do exactly what you're being called to do. But a lot of the time, we're afraid of stepping into that because, there might be competition. Listen, there's a lot of other fucking readers. There's a lot of other people, but nobody gives the messages like I do. So I'm definitely a different breed. I'm not for everybody, especially if you want foo-foo, bullshit readings that blow smoke up your ass. Absolutely not. Don't call me. I would rather you didn't, because I'm not here for that. I'm here to tell you the truth. So again, there is no other reader like me. There are other readers who are very truthful and honest, but they don't put the messages out the way that I do, just like I don't do what they do. So you can't compare. You can't compare. You can't compare a cheeseburger from, In-N-Out to one from McDonald's. You just can't. They're different. One's fresh, one's not. Okay? So, but does that mean that maybe In-N-Out should have never gone into the burger industry because of McDonald's being there? Absolutely not. Confidence was their key to success. Okay? So keep that in mind. I don't know why Spirit gave me those, cheeseburgers. I don't know. And I don't want to hear anything from any of you vegans out there about killing something. Okay, we still have the cycle of life, and I'm not here to eat bugs. Okay, not going to happen. All right? So, doing what you're being called to do, there is a major blessing. So it's almost like we need to step into this energy of being blessed, regardless of any of the bullshit that is going on around us, regardless of the fuckery that's going on the news. And trust me, there's a lot. Regardless of that, sitting in a place of feeling blessed at all times, regardless of what you see around you, regardless of your circumstances, at all times, we have to be in a place of, I am blessed, thanking the universe. And I feel like, we do have Thanksgiving coming up. So this is a perfect time for us to really look at the things that we are grateful for. And maybe that's what we need to start doing. And we don't need to wait until November and after Halloween to sit down and think about the things that we're grateful for. When everybody else starts going, write down your gratitude. You should have already started your gratitude journal. I am grateful for waking up on this side of the grass today. I am grateful for, even if it's one person in your life that has stuck by you and has been there for you, I am grateful. I am grateful for the food on the table and a roof over my head, for those of you who have one. I am grateful for my cell phone because other countries don't have one. Being grateful for being able to have vision. Being grateful for being able to breathe. Some people didn't wake up this morning and didn't have that opportunity. Also, I want to take a moment too and send out prayers to everyone who's going through horrific shit right now. There is a lot of fear that has been conjured up in the Scorpio eclipses, and they're going to continue. And there are people who have crossed over. I've had a couple of people in my life that it has been very devastating the last couple of days. And I just want to send out my condolences to a friend of mine, Petrella. I love you with every beat of my heart. You're an amazing woman, and I am praying for you and your family. My girlfriend Joyce, her husband's in the hospital. He's also going through a really rough time. We could use prayers for him. He's elderly and very, very sick right now. It's part of the purge. I get it. But at the same time, the elderly have a tougher time getting through that. I just went through this with my father, 12, 13 years ago, not just, but 12, 13 years ago. So it's kind of a repeat in my life, getting to be a part of all of this. So, here's the deal. We're all going through shit that some of us don't talk about. And I usually don't sit and, talk about some of the things that have been happening in my life and people who have been sick or crossed over. But, I feel like it does need to be talked about. Also, being mindful of your mental health right now. With Scorpio energy, this is a lot about our mental health. So even though, this is a high vibe reading, we still have these underlying things that we still have to allow to come to the surface, and so that we can process them and find the blessing in what we're going through at this time. There's a reason why we are where we are at any given moment. And even though sometimes it may feel like shit, it's still a beautiful experience that we get to be here and go through that. Okay, so all my heartfelt prayers go out to each and every one of you who is going through something really intense right now, but somehow, some way, try to find the blessing, even if it's, just having a friend to lean on or a family member or somebody there that can help us through our trying times. So something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected, grace that is an unforeseen gift from spirit. So now we've got something here about talking about gifts. So there is some type of gifts that could be coming in between now and I'm going to say, November 8th, November 9th. So pay attention to those dates. There are moments in life when out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. Deep down, you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all of your blessings guide you now. Prosperity message says unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now and don't forget to share them. So, if you win the lottery, for those of you who, win the lottery and you're willing to share with other people, the universe will continue to give you more. The thing is good things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people. Okay? It's just how the universe works. Here's the deal though. Those people who, win the lottery and they don't share it with friends or family and they're selfish and they keep it to themselves, those are the people who are going to lose out. And then there's some type of deception that goes on behind the scenes because they didn't have a pure heart. Those people who are out there, they win the lottery and they have everybody else in mind of who they want to help and who they would give the money to and what charities and, that type of shit. Those are the people who will continue to strive to be, and the universe will continue to give to those people so that other people can, benefit and have a leg up. Because there are certain people out there that all they need is somebody to believe in them and to have that leg up. For some of you, it is a mother-like figure, the Empress here, okay? I'm not going to say it's not the father. Maybe the father is crossed over. For some of you, it very well could. Or maybe your mother and father have both crossed over and they are guiding you towards your blessing. So regardless of how these blessings come in, you have to take charge. You can't just sit around on the couch and just wait for your blessings to arrive. You've got to actually be working for these blessings to start coming in. It's like you can't just sit on the couch and eat bonbons and potato chips all day and be like, I'm going to lose weight. How are you going to lose weight eating bonbons and potato chips on the couch? You actually have to get up. You actually have to go for a walk. You actually have to do something every single day, even if it's something small. And those small things start to add up to those really, really big things. And it's not just about that's one side. You want success to come to you. You want to, not everybody has it in their natal chart to have the UPS guy be their knight in shining armor. anymore. Some of us actually have to get dressed and go outside and go meet people or mingle or, start a dating site or, something like that to, show that we're being proactive as to what it is that we're asking the universe for. Same thing with a job. You're not going to have a huge windfall. Well, some of you can, people do get huge windfalls all the time. And that's because they have it in their natal chart that somebody all of a sudden passes away and leaves them hundreds and thousands and some of us millions of dollars. Hopefully I'm one of those. I haven't found that person yet in my family, but but with that said, it's like, we have to put one foot in front of the other. So in order for these blessings and the success to come in, but we have to be willing to take action. We have 2 cards here that are talking about taking action and being in a place of confidence and being in a place that we are already blessed, regardless of all the fuckery that's going on around us. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in that personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Just know I love you guys all so much. I want to thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Don't forget, I have a holiday special going on. Check it out on my website. Take care.